What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing my 2025 movie predictions list, which actually I'm using Cody Leach's tier list from his video that he did as well. I thought this would be a fun idea, but there is also a couple movies on here that he put on the list that are not coming out this year, like Scary Movie and shit like that. So some of those, we'll just get right out of here. So my idea is I'm going to do this tier list at the beginning of the year, which is kind of the end of January, but fuck off. But do it at the beginning of the year, and then I'm going to do it at the end of the year to rank all the movies, and hopefully, it'll be different, or maybe I'll be right. I don't know. But all right, so the tier list order goes: go out and buy it, see it in theaters, stream it, skip it, fuck this movie. Like I said, I didn't make this one. Cody Leach did. I'm just stealing from him. I'm a little thief, aren't I? But all right, first up is Den of Thieves. Den of Thieves 2, actually, to be exact. And I don't know much about this movie. I know I saw the first one, and I do not remember it. So I don't really have much to say about Den of Thieves other than that, it's got a decent cast with, Ice Cube's son. But yeah, I don't really know much about this, to be honest. It's probably gonna be good, but I'm probably not gonna see it. So I'm gonna put this and skip it. I don't really care about this, to be honest. Wolfman is already out. It's getting mixed reviews, to be honest, but a lot of people that I watched give it some pretty bad reviews. I'm going to watch it. I'm gonna try to see it in theaters this weekend, so I'm gonna put it in theaters. But from what I've heard, it's a stream it. It's from Lee Winnell. He did Invisible Man and Saw and a whole bunch of other really good movies. I hoped this was gonna be great, but it sounds like it's not. But I'm just trying to be honest on here. But so yeah, I'm putting it in see it in theaters, but by the end of the year, it'll probably be in stream it, or maybe even skip it. Maybe I'll hate it that much. But this is where I'm putting it for right now. Flight Risk.
Y'all need a pilot?
Flight Risk is from Mel Gibson, starring Mark Wahlberg, with him bald, hijacking a plane, but he's flying the plane. He's the pilot of the plane. He's a hitman. He's fighting the two people on the plane. It seems fucking stupid, but it also seems pretty cool as hell. I'm also going to try to see this in theaters, but I'm not sure. But I'm putting that in see it in theaters. This movie, I don't know anything about it, so I'm just going to put it and skip it. I think it's called Presence, but I can't even tell that. Steamboat. This was interesting because this is actually partly made by the people that did Terrifier. I'm spacing his name right now, but the guy who plays Art the Clown is actually playing Steamboat Willie in this. It's a horror movie, since it's public domain now, it's just a fucking mess. But this horror movie seems like it could almost be stupid funny, but it also just seems like it could be stupid. So I'm unsure. I'm definitely putting it in stream it, especially because I don't even think it's going into theaters. I don't know. It could have limited release. I'm not sure. I cannot imagine that this movie is going to be great. But it could be stupid fun for all I know. The Companion. Now this I am excited for. This I'm really hoping is to go out and buy it. I hope this is going to be great. It's got a really fun cast. The premise is fucking weird. Where a sex robot. It's like it's his sex doll, but the trailer's also made it look like he's keeping a woman hostage, but now it turns out that is his sex doll. So I'm unsure. It just looks unsettling, and it's from people that made Barbarian, so I hope this one's really fun. I'm really excited for this one. Amy Schumer comedy on Netflix. Fuck this movie. I'm not gonna watch that. That's not even a skip it. What the hell are you thinking? Heart Eyes. Heart Eyes, hit or miss, honestly, but I'm gonna hope for a seat in theaters. I hope that's really good. I don't have a lot of faith in it, to be honest. Some of these, I'm just gonna clarify right now, some of these I will fucking speed through because Captain America Brave New World. This is another one that I really hope does well. And not only just does well, I hope the movie is good too. The trailers look fun. I'm excited for Anthony Mackie to be Captain America. I really liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier. From what I've heard, there's mixed about this movie, but I just want to ignore that and go experience it for myself. I love Harrison Ford and I love Anthony Mackie, so I'm hoping that makes a good movie. That being said, we're gonna put it and see it in theaters, but I'm hoping it eventually is a go out and buy. I'm just not quite sure it's gonna make it there. Gorge. Now I saw a fun trailer for this. It's one person on one end of the gorge, one person on the other end of the gorge. They're both snipers, and their goal is just to not let anything leave the gorge. And then one of them falls in, and they gotta go save the person, and it seems pretty fun. And there's theories that in the gorge is the gateway to hell or something like that. But the trailer made it look pretty fun, so I'm gonna put that I'm gonna put it in stream it because I don't know how well it's gonna do. But I think this could be a fun movie. The Monkey from Osgood Perkins. I really liked his last movie. I liked Longlegs, but I wasn't as big on it as everybody else was. I'm interested in this movie, but to be honest, I don't know why. I just kind of don't care about it. So I'm gonna put it in stream it because I'm not gonna skip it, but I'm not too pumped for it, to be honest. honest, but I haven't seen a lot about it. Mickey 17. Now that's one that I don't know why I'm excited for that, but the trailers look fun. I fucking love Robert Pattinson, and I love, I can't say his name, but the director, I liked him. I liked Parasite. So I'm hoping this is fun. The cast is pretty neat, and the trailers look fun, so I'm going to put this in the seat in theaters. I think that's a good one for that. Novocaine. This is another John Wick clone, but it's a comedy starring Jack Quaid, and he can't feel pain, and it's like him, like if he's putting his hand in the deep fryer because there's a gun in there and shooting at people and stuff like that. Like it's a lot of him getting hurt, but he doesn't feel it, and he fights people. The trailer did make it look pretty fun, but it also looked like it showed me the entire movie. I'm hoping it's good, but I'm gonna put that in streaming. I can't imagine it's gonna be that good, you know? Like it's Novocaine with Jack Quaid, you know? Snow White. I just don't care. I just don't care. Minecraft. It's probably gonna do great. I'm gonna put it in stream it. That I just don't care either. I will watch it because like I feel like I have to, but I don't care. Sinners. Now this is from Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan. Could be vampires. It seems like possibly vampires versus the KKK from what I've heard online. That seems pretty fun. The cast is really fun. I'm always down for a vampire movie, but especially it being a Ryan Coogler directed vampire movie starring twins of Michael B. Jordan. I'm on board just hearing that. This is gonna be a hopefully go out and buy. I'm pretty pumped for that. The Accountant 2. I didn't even know this is a fucking real movie. What is this? I'm gonna put it and stream it, because the first one was just kind of you know? It was all right. I don't know why they made a sequel to that. Now we're on to Until Dawn. I loved the video game of this. I've made tons of videos on the video game of this. The movie is taking a interesting approach where it's like it's a time loop, and every time they die it switches genres, which is a cool idea, and I get what they're doing for it. I'm hoping the movie's good and it'll kind of make up for it not being the exact story of the game, because it's also supposed to be in the same universe. I actually kind of think that they're going to put DLC out for the game because they just remade it on the PS5, so to let you play as these movie characters. But I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in it, but I'm hopeful. So I'm going to put it and stream it, but hopefully it ends up being a seat in theaters. The Thunderbolts. I am excited for Thunderbolts. Love the cast. I love everybody in there. I know everybody has like the same kind of power technically, but you know, whatever. I really like them. The trailers make it look really fun. It looks like they're doing a lot of like old school Marvel with, you know, it's practical effects, even though they're prettying it up with special effects too, obviously, just like they do with the suits and everything. But I don't know, Thunderbolts it looks really fun. Everything I hear about it sounds cool. I want to see more David Harbour and Florence Pugh together, and I really love Sebastian Stan, so I'm just hopeful that this does good, honestly. It seems like it'll be a fun time in theaters. So I'm putting that up in seat in theaters as well. Final Destination Bloodlines. This one, I've heard mixed things on it from a lot of different people. I've heard like really good things and I've heard really low things about it. But I've always loved the Final Destination movies, so I'm putting this in seat in theaters because that's what I'll be doing. Mission Impossible, sorry, I haven't seen almost any of this franchise, so I'm just gonna put that and stream it. You know, people might think that's blasphemy, but you know, I just don't care. Lilo and Stitch. Before I even say anything, this is go out and buy. I fucking love Lilo and Stitch. Always have, always will. I'm excited to see the live action in theaters. I can't wait to see what the aliens look like besides Stitch, because we've really only seen Stitch in any trailer they put out. They barely put anything out for it. So I'm pumped for this one. Out of all of the Disney remakes to live action, this makes like the most sense to me to do. So this will be fun. At least I hope so. So that's definitely a go out and buy it. We're going to be able to throw out a bunch of these real quick. Karate Kid. Never seen it. So skip it. Maybe I would probably love it, but I've never seen it. Life of Chuck. I think the Life of Chuck is a new Mike Flanagan movie, but I haven't heard a lot about it, so I don't know much where to put it, honestly. But the fact that it's Mike Flanagan kind of gives me some hope. And it stars Loki. It's got Tom Hiddleston in it, so I'm gonna put that and stream it just because I don't know anything about it, but I hope that's a fun one. The Ballerina. This has had a lot of reshoots. Kind of seems like they're retooling it to be a John Wick movie, even though it is a spin-off, but it seems like maybe it didn't completely go that route, and now they're like, fuck, maybe it should go that route. I don't know. John Wick is in the movie though, so we get some Keanu Reeves cameo, so that's pretty fun. That's gonna be cool at least. I'm going to put it and go out and see it in theaters, but I feel like, honestly, it could end up being a stream it. How to Train Your Dragon, the live action. I've never seen any of the animated films of this. I've heard they're really good, and it'll bring a tear to your eye. Maybe this will be just as good. I love House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones and stuff. But I just don't know, so I'm putting this in stream it, because I just don't know. 28 Years Later. I haven't seen them in a while, but I'm a huge fan of the previous two. Trailer for this looked fantastic. So if the movie is anything near what that trailer was like, it's gonna be a go out and buy it. This Brad Pitt movie, I don't care. We can skip that. Megan 2, now she's a good guy fighting a bad doll. It's like Terminator 2 style, but with Megan. We'll see. We'll see how that is, but I'm definitely gonna see that in theaters. Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm pretty pumped for this one. It's from Gareth Edwards, who's done The Creator, Rogue One, Monsters, Godzilla. He's done a lot of shit. I really like his movies, especially The Creator and Rogue One. Those are probably my favorites of his two. I enjoyed his Godzilla, but The Creator's fucking great. I'm excited to see his filmmaking style in the Jurassic Park world, and the cast seems pretty fun too. You get Scarlett Johansson in there and a bunch of it seems like this Jurassic World could be up my alley for once. And the past two I didn't see in theaters. I'm gonna put this one and go out and see it in theaters. Superman. Oh my god, I am so fucking excited for Superman. I am a huge Superman fan. I've loved Superman and Lois. I don't need to fucking justify everything I watched and read, but I love Superman. I love James Gunn. The trailer looked incredible for that movie. I'm super pumped. This is gonna be a go out and buy it. And if this movie's disappointing, I may just shoot myself in the head. But hopefully I don't have to do that. I Know What You Did Last Summer. This is like a one of the requels they're doing of it, where they're gonna bring back the cast kind of and do new people in there. I will definitely watch that, but I got a feeling it's just to stream it. I don't think that's gonna be that great. Fantastic Four. This is another one that I'm pretty excited for this as well. This one I'm on the fence about ish, because it's just like unclear. It's in another universe as well, and there's a lot of unclear things with it. But I think this could be a pretty fucking cool Marvel movie. All the cast in there, Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. I know people are kind of iffy on that, but it seems like seems like someone had a vision. I'm hoping that Fantastic Four is really good. I'm also gonna put this and see it in theaters. I am the guy. I'm a fan of all three Fantastic Four movies. They're not great, but I will watch them. So I don't think this could be. There's no way this is the worst Fantastic Four movie, right? The Naked Gun. It's with Liam Neeson. I just don't know. It's from the Lonely Island guys, but I just don't know. So that's gonna go to stream it. Oh, I guess I should put it down here. There we go. Freakier Friday. To be honest, I don't care. Nobody 2. I love Bob Odenkirk. I don't know why. I completely missed the first Nobody. I have not seen that. So I'm going to put that and see it in theaters, but I need to see Nobody first. Shelby Oaks. I don't even know what this is, so we're going to put that and skip it. The Conjuring. It's from the same director that did the past couple and La Llorona or whatever it's called, and I don't dig them. If I'm being completely honest, this is a skip it. I'm going to watch it, but you don't need to. The Saw, this is going down here. This is not coming out. Michael Jackson is not coming out. Just read this morning they need to redo the ending because they filmed it, with his allegations, and then they're like, oops, we signed something that says we're not allowed to mention that if we ever make a movie. Oopsie, we forgot about that. So that's not coming out. Tron Ares. I've seen the first Tron, and it was fun, but I'm just not that interested in Tron. But maybe when the trailer come out for this one, and I see Jared Leto in that world, I'll be like, fuck yeah, now I'm into it, dude. For right now, I'm just gonna put it and stream it. Whoa, that's a nice poster. Black Phone 2. I loved the first Black Phone, so I'm just gonna put that strip to see it in theaters. I hope that's great. I'm excited for Black Phone 2. Electric Boogaloo. Mortal Kombat 2. I was a huge fan of the first Mortal Kombat. So now that we're going to get this one in theaters, that'll be fun. I hope that one's great. Predator Badlands. Same director of Prey, which I wish we would have got Prey in theaters. Prey was incredible. I'm pretty excited for this one. This is supposed to be like in the POV of the Predator as well, I'm pretty sure, so that'll be pretty neat. Yeah, I'm just excited for more Predator. Running Man. I don't remember who's making this. I don't know much about it, so I'm gonna put it and stream it, because I don't want to skip a movie that, maybe that'll be fun. Now You See Me 3. I'm a big fan of the Now You See Me movies. I just love them doing magic. I could watch that all day. So, I love them. Woody Harrelson's great. Jesse Eisenberg's great. I'm excited for this. I'm putting this and see it in theaters. Wicked for Good. Anything Wizard of Oz, I'm down for. See it in theaters. Just easy. Zootopia, never seen it. That's actually, I'm gonna say, no, not fuck it. I'm not mad at Zootopia. I've just never seen it. Don't care about it. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, the first one came out of this. I was like, oh, this seems like it'd be a pretty fun horror movie. And then, to be honest, I was pretty disappointed in it. It was just kind of okay. So, I'm hoping the second one will be good, but I watched the last one on Peacock, so I'll probably watch this one on Peacock. Oh, this is where I might lose some people. Avatar, Fire and Something. Fuck, I don't know the title, and I can half read it on here. I've seen the first Avatar, and that's it. I've never seen an Avatar in theaters, so maybe that's my problem. I'm gonna try to see this one in theaters, and maybe it'll blow my mind, and I'll be sucked in. I'll be an avatar, just like you guys. I don't think that's how you should say that. But yeah, I just don't know. So that being said, I'm going to put this and see it in theaters because I'm going to try, but we'll see. We will see. I also still need to see Avatar 2 beforehand. Anaconda. Anaconda with Paul Rudd and Jack Black. It's two friends that are like bored and they're remaking their favorite movie, Anaconda, and then while they're making the movie Anaconda, and Anaconda starts attacking them, and the Anaconda happens. Just that premise alone, it could be horrible, but I'm putting it in theaters. That's got to be fun. Return of the Living Dead. I only heard of this from a couple people's YouTube videos. I have no idea, except for a little like Christmas trailer we got, so I'm putting stream it. I don't know much about that. Scary Movie is not coming out this year, unfortunately. Dirty Dancing 2, don't know much about it. Never even seen the first Dirty Dancing, I don't believe. So I'm gonna put that and skip it. Well, the director, I like the director's movie, so maybe I will see it. Death of a Unicorn. I don't know much about this other than it stars Jenna Ortega, and I've heard from people that have already seen it that it is a very, very good movie. So I will probably try to see this in theaters. But yeah, no, I've heard really good things about that. So I hope it's good. Okay, well, I don't know what movie this is because it doesn't say. It's just a picture of a boxer or a wrestler here or something. So, we'll say stream it because that's sexy. The Pooniverse. You fucking like Pooh Bear? You fucking like other horror movies that are public domain? We're going to mix all those together and have an Avengers-style movie. That's probably going to be fucking horrible, but if there's a chance I could see this in theaters, I am going to take it. I will take it. Is this Bambi? And that being said, Bambi sounds fucking stupid. Fuck this movie. I'm not going to see Bambi. Quiet Place 3. I also don't think that's coming out this year. Horizon Chapter 2. Now, I think I'm the only person that watched Horizon Chapter 1. But I really liked that. I thought that was so good. So I'm hoping 2 comes out, and I'll try to see that in theaters. But I just don't know if it's actually going to come out or not. I really hope it does, though. And if it happens to just come out on digital, I'll buy it because I own the first one. I really like Kevin Costner, so that could be part of it. But yeah, I thought that was a really good movie, so I'm hoping Horizon Chapter 2 is really good. I'm gonna have to do a rewatch of it though beforehand. Thanksgiving 2. Thanksgiving was pretty surprising. I didn't think I was gonna end up liking that movie. Eli Roth is kind of hit or miss most of the time, but that was a blast, to be honest. So I think Thanksgiving 2 is probably not going to be as good. I'm going to say it's probably going to be a stream it, but maybe it'll make its way up there by the end of the year. Who knows? Jesus Christ. Strangers Chapter 2. Talk about fucking a stinker. That is just a carbon copy of Strangers 1, and then you just made it shittier somehow. I don't even understand how it's like the same thing but shitty. And then your whole premise too is you're setting up all the bad guys, and it's so obvious that it's just the people in the town in that diner. It's the sheriff, the girl behind the bar, and then someone I don't remember, it's some other girl or whatever. Like it's pretty obvious who they are. And then apparently now they refilmed stuff to change the ending. They're adding more strangers into it. So I don't know if the new strangers are in Chapter 2 or Chapter 3, but they're adding more people to it now, and it sounds like a mess. But the director is Rennie Harlan, and I love his Nightmare on Elm Street. So I'm gonna see this in theaters. So I'm gonna have to put this in theaters because I am, but it's definitely a stream it. You know what I mean? Wake Up Dead Man. This is the next in the Knives Out series. Oh, I fucking am so down for these movies. It almost feels like kind of an event when these come out now. I'm putting this in to go out and buy. So I'm gonna have to drop it here for a second. And then there we go. Go out and buy. I am stoked for that. I'm always down for a good murder mystery, and I think Rian Johnson does it perfectly. So that should be great. I really hope so. Oh, this is the horror Pinocchio, I believe. I really don't know much about this one either. So I'm probably gonna say skip it. I don't think we need a horror Pinocchio. And yeah, so these are the ones that will not come out this year. They even just released they just today put out that Scary Movie comes out, I believe, June 14th, 2026. So, yeah, they haven't even started filming Saw. Michael Jackson has to redo the ending, and I don't even think they've started filming A Quiet Place 3. So, that's definitely not coming out. So, if we go out and buy it, I have The Companion, I have Sinners, I have Lilo and Stitch, I have 28 Years Later, Superman, and Wake Up Dead Man. And then for Skip It and Fuck This Movie, Skip It, I have Den of Thieves, Presents, Snow White, Karate Kid, Brad Pitt driving movie, F1 movie, Freakier Friday, Shelby Oates, The Conjuring 4, Zootopia 2, Pinocchio, and then Fuck This Movie, I have Kinda Pregnant, and Bambi. And then the rest is stuff that I actually want to see. Here in the middle. That I'm just like, I'm either like, I have to watch this because I just have to know the pop culture around it, or it's movies that I'm really excited for. But yeah, that was I know my videos on movies don't do as great on this channel, but I just thought that'd be a really fun idea. I saw Cody Leach do it, and I thought, oh, I want to do your tier list. That sounds really fun. But all right, that is my 2025 movie predictions tier list. That's where I think all the movies will rank for this year. I really only think Superman, Lilo and Stitch, 28 Years Later, Wake Up Dead Man, Sinners, and The Companion are gonna be the top movies of the year. Let me know your ranking down below. If you also want to do this tier list, I'll put it in the description so you could do it as well. Let me know yours down below. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.